Welcome back, everyone. Today's lesson is lesson 16, and it's titled, I have no neutral thoughts. I have no neutral thoughts. None of our thoughts are neutral. Whenever we're thinking of something, whenever we have a thought, our ego tends to operate from this love and evil operating system. It's like a left and a right. And I don't really know what else to say, so take it away. Take it away, Cecilia.
So, I have no neutral thoughts. If our thoughts truly give rise to our world, our thoughts are the lens through which we see the world, we project the world, we create the world. Our thoughts have a huge impact on our lives, our realities. And if you have no neutral thoughts, if you really think about this, and once again, it's about practicing, it's not about understanding necessarily, but you can see you can only truly be in one operating system at a time. You can't be afraid and fearful about something while also being excited and trusting and joyous about something. It's literally one or the other. And you can see this in your life if you are having a really hard day. Everything's really hard. Stuff just keeps going wrong. It gets worse and worse. You're feeling really bad. You can't also just choose to be grateful and happy and loving and excited and inspired at the same time.
Yeah, and I just want to quickly explain, because I am having a little bit of brain fog this morning. But when I mentioned about the good and evil operating system of the ego, it's kind of like one of the previous lessons where our egos think that it's in competition with God, so it has to put labels on things like that's good, that's bad, when none of that's really true. And this is why we really don't have any neutral thoughts, because our brain always wants to analyze, always wants to make sense of things. And the whole point of these lessons are to deprogram the ego so we can be more present and we can just have that connection with Creator.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're in a thought of just pure love, if you are in a space of pure love and awareness, pure awareness, you naturally feel just grateful. You naturally feel inspired. You naturally feel good. And when you're in that space, you'll notice you aren't looking at the bad things in your life. You aren't looking at the stresses or the people who have wronged you or whatever. You can only truly exist in one at a time. There is no neutral zone there. There's no neutral space. If you're truly present, you could call that neutral. But if you are truly present, you can see that you're existing in the true frequency of love. If you're truly present, it's not neutral. It's love. It's pure love. And that is the basis of our universe. So I have no neutral thoughts. The good thing about this lesson too, it helps us realize that any thoughts based in fear, lack, limitation, worry, mistrust, all of those, they aren't true. They aren't the truth. There is only one truth. There are true thoughts and false thoughts. And false thoughts create more, attract more of them to themselves, and true thoughts attract more of it to itself. But there's only one truth, and that is what is at the core of all of our beings. What is at the core of existence, which is God, love. This might not make sense at first, and that's okay. So just do the practice for today. I have no neutral thoughts. Do the practice and recognize that none of your thoughts are neutral. You are either operating in fear or in love. And we'll see you again tomorrow.